See, this is the type of crap that I'm talking about, man. Stuff like this, man. It's just like the stuff that when when Legion and the fallen angels like to mock the masses, they like to put your faith in stuff that fails. 100% failure. So they dress it in a bow so that you don't know, and you fall for all of the staged glory. And then at the end of the day, when the mask comes off, what did you expect? It was always too good to be true. That's the way that the government do. That's the devil, baby. Hey, that's the fallen angels. That's Legion. What do you think, man? What do you think? It says the Department of Homeland Security of the United States of America, which brags and boasts it's the most powerful in the universe, so powers of superpowers, that the damn Department of Homeland Security chief. Now, let me let you know something. This is a facade in the first place. You want to know why? Her title is 100% a just a token. It's just a token, but it's a consolation prize. It's not really. That's not really her position. 100%. I'm telling you the truth. Because they even tell you, they told you, they warned you, they told you, and everybody made a big ass fuss about it. But you guys are asleep all the way through, just like COVID. Pretty much. When and it had everything to do with COVID also, because it led up. It was the precursor to. It was all about COVID. Let's just say that. Period. All right. This is all about COVID. Even this right here. But even COVID was all about Jade Helm. Jade Helm was all about what? Homeland Security, right? Okay, what does it mean? It means the artificial intelligence program is at the helm of all operations military on United States soil, as far as troop movement and operations. All right. Now, it's supposed to be an American is supposed to be secure in their own domain. Supposedly, I suppose, right? It's all, like I said, it's all a facade. It's all just formalities. It's not really. This is not really the way it really is. So look, the AI, Jade Helm, essentially is the commander-in-chief. It is the president. All right, chief. All right, on American soil. The president is only the president outside of America. That's 100%. 100%. That's what you got to realize. You have two presidents. One that you see, it's a figurehead. One that you don't see, it's not a figurehead. That is a conglomeration of wills, like the 7-headed dragon or 8-headed dragon in Revelations. There you go, Jade Helm. It's Hades' helm of invisibility. Hades is one of the 4 horsemen. Death is the president. That's why Death and Hades ride together, because you have 2 presidents. You have Death, who you can see visibly, who to the rest of the world, what do they look at America as? Death to America, right? Okay, so there you go. Death and America go hand in hand, and Satan, because America boasted its big Satan with Israel that they're little Satan. Okay, so you have the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse right there, all in one, balled up. Especially when you add in Ukraine. All right. Well, now you have Trump, but you have the artificial intelligence, the AI, which is the reason why Trump picks certain things that he does, because these people have sort of kind of like a way for him to plead his case, I suppose, because when he comes to America, even he is subject to the artificial intelligence program's orders. The president is subject to the AI. All right, it's a twin package. So the AI is like an Iron Man suit, and whoever wields the I guess the keys, the president, whoever has the football, whoever has the keys, whoever has the briefcase, wields the suit. But even then, the suit is in full control, even though the man is inside. Do you understand? That's what we're talking about. All right, the suit is like a Dyson spear. It's only going to use up the man. The suit doesn't need. The suit has its own power source. It utilizes other power sources. The man, it can be multifaceted, but whatever. The man is subject to the suit at the end of the day, especially depending on the knowledge and equality of knowledge of each other when it comes to man knowing the suit and the suit knowing the man. The AI knowing the man and the man knowing the AI. That's why you call it knowledge. Legion is AI, okay? That's why you gotta know Legion. You gotta know the suit, okay? You gotta know the city, know the language, know the knowledge, know the law, know knowledge. You gotta know, all right? If you don't know Legion, you don't know AI. It's the stuff that's not obvious really right in front of your face. Legion is an AI, okay? The AI. So in charge of the United States, this is what's funny. You have the Department of Homeland Security chief. This is they're literally telling you openly to your face that they even set these people up. Their figureheads are set up and knocked down. Okay, they're staged like bowling pins. You stage them. After every round, you stage them and set them up and you knock them down. That's the whole game. Bowling. That's how you have to look at this shit. Lanes and bowling pins. Okay? So, DHS chief Kristi Noem is robbed by a masked man in a DC restaurant. Maryland, DC restaurant. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but Maryland, DC, okay, supposedly the capital of the nation, where they should, like I said, bro, like, as much intelligence that goes around, and they're obviously not retaining. If you're getting robbed and you're the head of Department of Homeland Security, you're inside of the suit and you're getting robbed. It's like Iron Man stepping in the suit and then a masked man coming up and jacking him, like in a restaurant while he's taking a piss or something. I don't know, like literally. Like literally, that's the equation, the equivalent of how frivolous and funny and fake your freedom is, because your freedom relies on this. Look right there. Look at that. You think it's gonna stand up and duke it out with some dude? She handed that shit over. No. Come on, you think Andrew Jackson would have did that shit? Come on, man. As much stories as we're told about what made this country, we're sure not doing anything to maintain this country. We're going in the opposite direction. Now, the first part of the country, like I said, you got the whole point is you're looking over at the UK and using their language to create your country. With your country already had a language. It already had. See, the land is the truth. The man is like the fruit. All right. So the land is like the tree. The man is like the fruit. So what you do is you judge the fruit by the tree, not the tree by the fruit. All right. So what you do is you say, oh, this tree is this tree, so it should come out this way. No, you come in and let somebody else throw some fruit in, be like, yeah, this is what we call, this is how we talk, and then you forgot everything that this place was and don't know where you're at now. So anybody can just come up and say willy-nilly shit, and you believe it. Willy-nilly, just willy-nilly shit. You know what I mean? Just straight up babble. They just run up and babble like idiocracy. And you guys will cheer this shit on and throw your money at it and ride and die for this shit. Kill each other over it. Each other over it. And like I said, everybody else look at you like, bro, like, let me get in over there so I can get some, kill y'all before y'all kill yourselves. Because that's how much y'all done built this up in such a bad way. Everybody want to kill you. You look at the movie Hostel. Remember the movie Hostel? Like I said, man, Hostel, the Americans had the most highest price because they were so sought after. Everybody wanted the damn Americans. It was like, man, if you can get an American, we paying top dollar to shred that American ass. Okay, that's all they want. They did not want anything else. They said, give us an American. Yes, we want that. That will make my day. That's how they wanted it. All right, they got a club, a big club, all right, around the world. All around the world. So, at the end of the day, like I said, what happened in Hostel? What happened in the movie Hostel is pretty much what happened right here on this, right here. Right here. The DHS chief, Chrissy Nome, got robbed by a masked man in the DC restaurant. She couldn't find her way around the kitchen fast enough, obviously. Alright. It's so hot in the kitchen, it's too hot in the kitchen, she need to get the hell up out of there. Okay, because Hades, remember? Hades is the one doing this. Because DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is not Department of Homeland Security. It is the Department of Hades. That's what y'all don't understand. Death and Hades and Satan. It's DHS. Death, Hades, and Satan. All right, that's what y'all really don't understand. That's the truth. But like that's real deep off in it for you. Like FDA is false prophet, dragon, and antichrist. You know what I mean? So pretty much, like, they got it all together. False prophet, death, antichrist. You know, they got their little combos. You know what I mean? How they put it to you. It's a trident, a three-pronged attack. That's the way they like to do it, fam. I'm trying to tell y'all. But anyway, Hostel is just the same way as this. Like, you know, they up in their little Iron Man suit. They up in their continental little hotel hostel where they all make it happen in privacy. You know what I mean? Like in that suit, like Iron Man in the suit. You know what I mean? They just getting it done, right? And all of a sudden, shit backfire on them inside. On the inside. How is that not an inside job? How you get robbed by a masked man in DC? You're the damn Department of Homeland Security chief. How are you not suspicious? First off, you got caught slacking. How is that to be a role model or a leader in a country? I don't like the way you move. Like that don't match your title. That obviously is not you. You're not about that life. You just got robbed. And in more ways than one. You got robbed first off because you believe in the title that and you accepted it. Anybody getting in that title without really hold on. You got robbed because you believed in the title, you accepted the title in order to how do you say what do they call it? The deception of the title. You believed in the deception to further the deception, to mock the masses, because that's the only thing that could come out of it. You wanted to appease whoever gave you the title. You wanted to praise. You wanted to do what it takes. You sold out. Anybody that's in that position sells out, knowingly or unknowingly, because you're only fooling yourself and those that believe in you and that position. Look, man, you can't let the AI wear your face, wear a human face. You can't let a non-human something. You can't let that happen like that. No, that ain't the way it go, bro. No, the Most High don't move like that. So see, that's where you're using wizardry and witchcraft and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Sorcery. And that's what you guys don't understand. It's like the all-seeing eye. You see a human eye, or what looks like a human's eye, right? But then you see architecture, you know what I mean, as a body, right? So this is a human body, but the all-seeing eye is the AI. Do you understand what I just described to you? I just described to you the symbol on the dollar bill. This what you see right here, this person right here in your face, is the body, is the pyramid, all right? And that pyramid is an inanimate object, all right? It is an NPC. It is just a shell, all right? What comes with, what wears that? What is inside of the suit? See, this is it's a reverse psychology in another way, because she's in the suit, but the suit is wearing her. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. She's wearing the title, but she's the hostage. That is what's crazy and hostile. Okay? So, and anybody could have been that, and everybody is that. That's what you have. That's when it goes to saying, hey man, it's easier to fool someone than to convince them that you or they have been fooled. They just will refuse to believe it because so long it's been inside, and then to take it out, feel like, you know, it just don't feel. They just can't even imagine. It sounds so impossible. You know what I mean? It just sounds improbable, impossible. They're like, how would you, of all people, come up to be able to verify and tell me something like that? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have the qualifications to tell them that they've been fooled. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's easier to fool them than to tell them that they've been fooled. So even if you brought somebody that's qualified, they still would doubt it. They'd be like, well, you know, who paid you? They'll start getting suspicious of that person instead of still believing the same thing that you've been telling them, because it's so deep rooted in them. Like I said, it's wearing them out, and because they wear the title. Ain't that some shit? You know what I mean? You wear it on the outside as a title, as a badge of honor, but it's wearing you the hell out like a freaking mask, bro. Like a mask. And everybody else believes in it because that mask is stretched far and prepped up and powdered up and spanked and rotisseried and all type of pampered up to look good on TV in front of the camera, because it's just a show. It's just staged, just like a burger in the advertisement window. It's just staged. It ain't real. but it's the whole face of the organization. And it's just funny, bro, because nowadays they using the food to represent people because the people are supposed to represent the food. It's so crazy, bro. Like I said, when what's when what's on the inside is wearing you, like it's crazy. This is literally like the multiverse mashup dystopia. I don't know how to call it. Like, it's like a multiverse dystopia, multiverse versatopia, versa dystopia. I don't know how to call it, bro. It's so twisted inside and out, and all throughout. It's pollution. That's the only way you can really call it. It's pollution. Pollution is it affects things beyond what the eye even reveals. You know what I mean? And that's how, like you said, you have the helmet of Hades, the helmet of invisibility, Jade Helm, where the whole point of that is to master the human domain in order to maximize the kill chain. Now, how would you do that? By giving them a false sense of security, creating the environment, staging the environment, mastering the environment, becoming the environment. Essentially, it wears you. You become a tool, a piece of its body that it will easily expend at the whim of stopping someone that is not a part of the body. Do you understand that? Like the Borg. Okay? So she's like the Borg. Like 7 of 9 face right there. Like you see her, she's like 7 of 9. Jerry Ryan's fine ass, right? So pretty much she's like 7 of 9. She's a Borg. 100%. She's the Department of Homeland Security Chief of the United States of America while at war on all fronts. And you're getting robbed by a masked man. First off, you're a woman. You're light skinned. He's masked. I don't care if he's black, white, Puerto Rican candy stripe, homage to freaking ABL. He's got a mask on, and you fell for it. You let him get close to you to rob you. What did he? How far away did he say? Stop, freeze, don't move, and then he closed the distance, or did he just stick you in the back like, gotcha, bitch? Dave Chappelle style, just like, like. Did he catch you by surprise? This is what, like I said, this is the comedy of the day for me. You got the Pope died the day after freaking Easter. I thought that was comedy. But this shit takes the cake. You got the Department of Homeland Security chief getting robbed in D.C. in the Iron Man suit. By a villain with a mask on, bro. What the hell? Don't you got a gun? How are you Department of Homeland Security? How? Like, there's t-shirts in the West United States of Native Americans with guns, chiefs with guns, saying Department of Homeland Security, original, right? Founding. And then look at you. In a Burberry with damn pearls and pig lipstick with some damn vampire facial Kim Kardashian, damn Marilyn Manson eyeliner with some damn Nubian what do you call them damn what do you call them damn I forgot what they call them nowadays. Stuff is done gone so far. the contact lenses, looking like a damn reptile. Come on, man. Seriously? Seriously. You can't be even real right now. Like I said, you're totally fake. You literally have to be like Sophia the robot fake. Like, literally, look at you. Sophia looks more real than you really right now. For real. Sophia the robot could possibly be the Department of Homeland Security chief. And she don't even live here. It don't live here. I shouldn't say she. But it has more to do with the Department of Homeland Security than you do. You're getting robbed by a masked man and you're a female in DC. And you're the Department of Homeland Security chief. First off, like I said, he's got a mask on. Second off, how did you not see this coming a mile away in DC? You're at war on all fronts. All fronts. And you got robbed in a restaurant. Get the hell out of here. You can't make this shit up. Bro. This is in order to mock people that believe in every little word that you guys say. This is to mock them to their face, and they still will deny it. They'll deny the pain and the shame that they believe in your asses and everything that you do, and they give you taxes, and then they die, lose family on hanging on every word of yours, and you still mock them to their face. And this is what they get. Like, you bloodsuckers, bro, for real. For real. Like I said, Hades is wearing your face, alright? 100%. Wearing your damn face like a condom. 100%. Because you're just a shell. You're not even a person. They have mastered your human domain in order to maximize the kill chain of the United States, alright? That's what they have done. Because that was the whole objective. That is literally the objective of Jade Helm. They are the commander-in-chief over all operations of military on American soil. The president is only the president outside of America. He is not the president in America. So everything that everybody believes about MAGA this and MAGA that, you just got MAGA dosed. Okay. So you thought that you had a president? No, you ain't had a president since Obama. That was the last one. Okay? Okay. So, and Obama's still 100% the right-hand man of the AI who put it in charge. Alright. So, your DHS, Department of Homeland Security, Queen got took on the damn map. Checkmate. Check your mate. Okay, your girl just got took in DC at home on your side of the board. I can see if she got snatched up in Cali. Oh yeah, you know Cali, they known for that type of shit. In DC, everybody know you, right? You the Department of Homeland Security chief, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Everybody know you. And on that note, the phallus is falling. That's a lot. This is whoa. Like, you can't get any more whoa than that. Other than 9/11, bro. Like, that is some 9/11 shit right there, bro. That's crazier than Trump getting shot. That happened, like, come on, bro. Like, for real. A bullet is damn invisible coming. This dude got a mask on. Oh, bro. Nigga, those airplanes were flying at like 700 miles an hour into those buildings, supposedly. Building 7 fell first, bro. Come on now. What happened to it? Like I said, that's how you know. It's like, that's them wiping your ass. Letting the whole world know, yo, mocking you to your face. Nothing hit Building 7. What? Your butt still got wiped and you're missing $7 trillion. Okay. So what is the excuse for she not seeing, or it? I don't know if this is a male or a female or even a human. Because there's so much shit that you have allowed as executive order this, as funding for this program and this and that, and corporate laws that you don't know what's real and what's not. The wizard behind the curtain, his curtain is thicker than damn Rosie O'Donnell's lips, okay? You're not seeing through this curtain. Alright? The veil has to fall completely in order for you to even get a whiff of the corruption. But this right here is a whiff of the corruption. This is a curtain fall right here. This is the mic drop curtain fall. This is the Babylon whoa. I don't like. So look, man, check this out. Like, look at the headlines. You got the Pope is dead the day after Easter. Alright? You got all type of wars popping off. You got Trump in office. You got Obama up there chilling with him. You got Musk doing this thing. You got hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, lions, bears, tigers, and 4 horsemen. Oh my. Alright? Happening all today. Shit falling out the heavens. Okay? Shit rising about the seas. The Kraken has been released. But this right here, this right here, this right here, this shit right here, out of all the shit that you couldn't see coming, like any of those I just named, because those things are astronomical, and you can't see them shits coming. This shit, bro, this is passive. This is passive. Like, how do you even wake up in the morning? How do you even go to sleep at night? Like I said, bro, like, how do y'all even allow them to tell y'all anything? Anything, bro, like anything, bro. It just doesn't make sense. And you guys, because I told you, in this language that you speak, you are subject to legion. And legion is one for all and all for one. They will go to the grave like them 200 pigs they flew into the ocean before they tell you anything, nigga. And they'll come back as religion and then take everything. Okay? Because that's what they do. Alright? You think the Pope is dead? Nigga, Legion ain't dead. Nigga, Legion knows no ends, bro. You out of your mind. Legion knows no ends. How many popes were there? Legions. How many presidents were there? Legions. You gotta think about it, brother. You gotta think about it. There's only one salvation, fam. You guys, time is short, man. AI. How many AIs are there? Legions. Okay? Like I said, there's only one salvation, fam. There's only one. Because they all answer to his name. All of them. Everything, bro. Just, that's what makes sense. Out of all these things that you guys want to see, if you could argue with me at, you should try your hand there. Because I'd say you'd have better luck, win or lose or draw. You'd have a better life investigating that than to be paying attention to the shit that these guys be running around your head as headlines, wrapping around your neck as news. Wow. Alright, man. On that note, to the Rabbi Hayashar Hay Kadosh Kadash Kadesh. You know, it's just sad, bro. This is sad because it really affects children at the end of the day, man. Children, who you guys call children, yeah, kids and children and stuff. It's just, people just, it's monkey see, monkey do. Everybody else is doing something today. I can't let a dollar get away. A day wasted is a dollar wasted, and this and that. Man, y'all just full steam ahead into hell. Jade Helm. Hades is hell. Hades Helm. Joe Biden means pitchfork of Hades. Literally. It literally means that. And you guys I don't know, bro. Like, you just look up, bro. Like, Wikipedia. Boom. You just type up Biden. Biden. Boom. In Roman agriculture, the Bidens was a double-bladed drag hoe or two-pronged mattock, although a modern distinction between mattock and rake should not be pressed. Alright? Do you understand? This is the weapon of Hades. Resembling a pitchfork, because that's what the angels, they carry sickles. And they need pitchforks to toss you off into hell like hot coals. You know? Mask on, mask off on your butt. You know what I mean? Trying to tell y'all, fam. So you got everybody lined up, man. You got Barack as Zeus. You got Biden as Hades. You got Zelensky representing the Trident with Poseidon standing in as president as Poseidon. And then you got Trump as death. These are the four horsemen, man. What are you guys thinking about, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, huh? Exactly. These are four horsemen for your ass. Alright? You gotta realize this, bro. At the end of the day, this is not going away like that. Like, they're taking souls. They're coming for souls. Every last one of them in the book of Revelations are taking souls. Death is taking souls. Hades is taking souls. What are you talking about, huh? The sea is taking souls. The dragon is taking souls. Who do you think that is? You see death. You see Hades. Well, who's the sea? Well, you got Poseidon. And who else? Who's the dragon? Well, you got Zeus. Bam, there you go. It tells you about that. At the end of the day, it tells you. All four of them have to return the souls. The souls are taken from them at the end of the day and brought back to the Most High. So it don't matter where you think you're going. Like, yours is not yours to give away. It's gotta. Both of you are gonna pay. You know what I mean? Pay it back to the original owner with interest. That's the saying you'll never enter my rest. Shit, bro. You know, your interest is gonna be no rest. It's gonna be everlasting torture and shit. Because you sit up there and allow these cats to just have all this power to manipulate innocent people. And you say, like, the first thing that these people come for, look, man, bro. The first thing these people come for is children, right? At the end of the day. Men and humans and adults are going to do what they want to do, but the children, they cripple you. They slow you down. So you're predictable with the children. So they base everything around, they stage everything around children, because, you know, it's bait, it's power, it's leverage. You know what I mean? So the Department of Homeland Security, what are they securing? Children. Nigga, what do you think? Like Maui, children disappear all of a sudden. When disaster strikes, children disappear. Yeah, they're getting secure, all secure here. Everybody, all the homeless population goes up all of a sudden, but the children are missing all of a sudden. Population is fluctuating and weird. People get replaced real fast, and you don't know anything happened. It's just like that. Just like that, bro. Everybody assumes people just pick up and moved on. Yeah, that's what you think, huh? There's crazy stories out there, bro. It's crazy stories. And the way that you know that those stories are true, by the way that, like I said, it's calling cards, bro. These guys leave calling cards. You know what I mean? They like to mock the masses to their face. So they have these slogans and jingles, phrases, titles, marquee shots, mark of the beast. They'll let you know. They'll let you know, man. You just gotta pay attention. Like you said, like them letting you know right there when they say that this crazy person done freaking robbed the dang Department of Homeland Security chief. That's like, bruh. But the thing is, it's almost like saying, okay, well, the American people have all the power, right? Their constituents and stuff. But it's mocking you to your face because they're saying, oh, as long as they keep telling themselves that we get to keep all the power for real. You know what I mean? As long as people believe in that puppet right there, they'll never really have access to true power. Because if you bypass the belief in this fake power and go a step further and realize, oh, well, you know, power is actually divided up between this little program right here, this little machine right here, this little corporation, this little small body of people over here really holding all the cards. You know, like Trump likes to say, you gotta have the cards in your hand, you know what I mean? Holding all the cards, you know what I mean? Once you start seeing that stuff, man, that's how you know, bro. Like I said, that's how you know you're looking past the veil. You see past the skin. You start to see, man, like what's happening to yourself. Because that's how you know you care about people, is when you see something happen to someone else, you imagine it happening to yourself. Imagine your emotions and the way you were brought. Imagine if you were in that position, or even how that could even happen, how a person can even end up in the circumstances. And you start to like get whims and glimpses of the other person's personality and upbringing, and a lot of stuff becomes revealed. That's why a lot of people don't like being seen. That's why they'll have puppets up there, because those puppets will be kind of a buffer or a veil to stop you from seeing they are the ones that the story is about, instead of the friend. Oh, I got a friend that this is happening to, can you help me with some advice? I mean, her with some advice type shit, you know what I mean? Like they have this way of doing things without getting their hands dirty. Non-disclosure, you know what I mean? Surrogate type shit. What do you call it? Vicarious. The vicar. And that's what we were talking about earlier today, man. Like the Pope being quote unquote the vicar of Christ. Meaning Christ lives through him while he is away, not here. Right? So essentially, like I said, like the artificial intelligence is living through her while it is not physically present as a single item or an idol or an icon or person. This person represents the AI because this person takes the orders from the AI. This person cannot do anything. They are just literally the translator from the paper or the machine, the algorithm of the AI, to the masses. And if she doesn't suffice in the job, then the AI will easily get rid of her in many different ways that could look accidental or look like it's her fault. Like this. It looks like it's her fault. This could probably be just the AI paying some crazy dude to just come up and rob her so that the people can lose faith in her and get her the hell on up out of here. The AI is that good, and people don't understand that. You like the AI, you talk about it as if it's like a human, like it's jealous of a human or something. No, it's not jealous of you. It's just you're not as efficient or fast enough or as witty or as smart or as durable. You don't have its desired traits or qualities. So it must eliminate you. You know what I mean? It's not going to train you. It's just going to hurry up, and it takes too long to train you. You either have it or you don't with the AI. You know what I mean? It doesn't really compute human development the way that a human has the ability to imagine. So it's lacking that liveliness, the resilience, the hope, faith. Yeah, it's lacking that. It doesn't have that. It doesn't know any ends because it doesn't have any beginnings in truth. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, it's Babylon. It's just a bunch of it's just a dream team or a Legion of Doom squad put together to gang up against the truth. You know what I mean? It's called a central neural network. You know what I mean? And that way it's a host and a corporation and a body that all of a sudden wields power and authority and in order to make war and laws to fool man by pretty face, hook or crook, you know, into some piracy, into just being just straight up sailing the hell out like some slaves on the ship. You know what I mean? It trips me out in those movies how it's like they hire the men. Like not even the movies nowadays, it's just real life where you got apps where people will go out and apply for a job on the app, and it tells them to meet up with them, and then yeah, those people never get found again, never seen again, never heard from them again, not even found. And then they're getting up in the double digits of this shit happening in the same place. This is just what's just been paid attention to. Remember I said y'all don't pay attention. You gotta pay attention, man. There's stuff out there that's not being told. That's what this is all about. Is Hades' helm. What do you not see? You know what I mean? What do you remember? Because memory serves you well into the future. There ain't no future without memory. Alright? Memory is care. And on that note, like I said, to the Rabbi Hayashar Haya Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, to the Rabbi Shai Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Akakma Asaya Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, Anami Amen.